Welcome to this episode of Destination Dare. Every community in the Outer Banks has a story to tell, and this show brings that information to life. From Dare County history to current events, from government services to local profiles, we keep you entertained, informed, and up to date.
Hey, let's talk about trash. Dare County Public Works is on a mission to keep our county clean and sustainable. They provide collection services to areas of unincorporated Dare County, which include Martins Point, Collington, Roanoke Island, Hatteras Island, and mainland Dare County, as well as the town of Kitty Hawk. Bright and early, Dare County sanitation crews hit the road to ensure our community stays clean and beautiful. After collection from homes and businesses, trash is transported to Mans Harbor and then taken to Bertie County for final processing. Each year, Public Works provides large item pickup for unincorporated areas of Dare County. Collection schedules are subject to change for various reasons, the most common of which are holiday closures and inclement weather. To stay up to date on collection services, sign up to receive notifications from Dare County Public Works by visiting darenc.gov/publicworks and entering your email address at the bottom of the page. Residents and property owners whose homes are located in unincorporated areas of Dare County can purchase a trash can at Dare County Public Works located at 1018 Driftwood Drive in Manteo. Call 252-475-5895 to place an order. Please note, Dare County Public Works only provides services to unincorporated Dare County and the town of Kitty Hawk. If you're located in the towns of Duck, Southern Shores, Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, or Manteo, contact your town for information about solid waste collection services. Dare County Public Works is dedicated to meeting the needs of Outer Banks residents and visitors. For more information, visit our website at darenc.gov/publicworks.
We know you're just trying to find a place in this world, but we're here to help you find your place in Duck this summer.
Be a superstar when you leave the beach. Make sure you pack it up and pack it out. Leave only footprints at the end of the best day and remove any beach items like chairs, coolers, tents, and litter. Unattended items left on the beach between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. may be removed as litter.
While digging a hole on the beach seems like a rather innocent way to enjoy the beach, beach holes can cause harm to other beachgoers, wildlife, and public safety. They can even be deadly. If this was a movie, we wouldn't have to worry about things that could ruin your enchanted visit to Duck. If you dig a hole in the beach, fill them in when you are done.
Beach conditions change daily, and aren't you the lucky one? We use a text notification system to alert beachgoers directly of red flag conditions. Text OBX Beach Conditions to 77295 to receive these alerts each morning. We know all too well that you look forward to your beach vacation, and we don't want it to be the last time. Dangerous ocean conditions and rip currents are treacherous and can be deadly. If you see red flags, stay out of the ocean. Heed the advice and warnings of the lifeguards.
Is a red flag day causing bad blood? Shake it off. I know places where you can spend the day in Duck if beach conditions aren't safe. The town offers several free, family-friendly events all summer long. Check out the Duck Nature Trail to explore flora and fauna. When you're out of the woods, take a stroll along the Soundside Boardwalk. There's so much to do in town. Don't feel like all you had to do was stay indoors.
The town offers weekly residential curbside collection. Make sure you're ready for it and familiarize yourself with trash and recycling practices. Carts are to be rolled out no earlier than 5 p.m. the day before collection and no later than 5 a.m. the day of collection. After collection, all carts must be rolled back by 10 p.m. the day of collection. Our environment is gorgeous and very delicate. These rules are in place to help keep our town tidy, safe, and clean.
Don't let summer traffic cause a cruel summer. Duck is a pedestrian-friendly town. You can walk anywhere, and take it from me, getting around town couldn't be easier. Whether you're walking during the daylight or in the afterglow of sunset, our marked crosswalks, boardwalk, and sidewalks offer an easy, safe way to explore Duck.
While we are pedestrian-friendly, you may have an epiphany and realize that you want another way to get around town. If you choose to get a golf cart or low-speed vehicle, there are different rules depending on the one you choose. Golf carts can only be operated on side streets or at 90-degree angles to cross the street. Low-speed vehicles are licensed and registered vehicles that can operate on streets including Duck Road, where the posted speed limit is 35 miles per hour or less. Give yourself peace of mind and ensure proper safety restraints for drivers, passengers, and of course, children.
'Tis a season for celebrations, and while you associate happiness with things like fireworks, sparklers, and bonfires, long story short, they're all not permitted in town.
It might seem like we just threw a labyrinth of information to remember about the town of Duck. If it feels like you're on your own, kid, just know that you're not. Feel free to contact the town if you have any questions about anything. We are here to help you enjoy Duck. Now can I ask you a question? Are you in your Duck era?
With almost 7.5 miles of canals within the boundaries of the town, Southern Shores is like no other place on the Outer Banks. The canals were created from the swamps that filled the basins between the ridges of sand dunes. Beginning in November of 1959, a series of interconnected canals came together, exiting into Gingite Creek. After the creek was dredged, boats could use the waterways, and a place to dock their boats was needed. The Southern Shores Marina was the first marina built in the town. In the 1990s, Nags Head Ocean Rescue would patrol the creek and canals for safety, while residents water skied. The waterways have now become home to waterfowl of every description, as ducks, geese, heron, and egrets take advantage of the tranquil waters of the canals. Today, many Southern Shores property owners enjoy the serenity of waterfront living on a canal, with the convenience of being able to take a leisurely cruise along Gingite Creek and then to the open waters of Currituck Sound. The town of Southern Shores has jurisdiction over all canals within the boundaries of the town and is mainly responsible for maintaining the waterways. The network of canals does take some extra effort to maintain. To help residents, the town conducts various projects, such as collaborating with the Southern Shores Community Association and the Martins Point Homeowners Association to relocate channel markers in the creek. The canals also need to be dredged from time to time. The waterways were dredged between 4 to 5 feet in depth in 2014. The town will continue to conduct dredging in the future. What may be the biggest nuisance to boaters is the subaquatic vegetation that thrives in shallow, still waters. An invasive species, Eurasian milfoil, is a particular concern. Dredging helps to control its growth. There are some things that property owners can do to help maintain the safety and appearance of the town's waterways. Property owners are required to keep the waterways free of tree branches and debris up to 6 feet from the bank of the canal. When enjoying the canals, there is no wake zone, and no matter what, the maximum speed is 5 standard miles per hour. It is also required that all boats are to be tied up at a mooring or out of the water when not in use. The Southern Shores canals are just one of the many features that make the town of Southern Shores unlike any other place on the Outer Banks.
I'm Captain Chris Zack with KHFR, Kitty Hawk Fire Rescue, and today we're behind the future home of the new police station. So we're doing some combo training with the police department. We've identified the need for a little bit quicker response to our water supply problems. So the police department has offered to help, and we're training them on how to connect to a hydrant and get us a water supply. That way our first due engine isn't tasked with as much, and we can concentrate on our attack lines and starting to fight the fire, as opposed to having our driver get off and do the water supply. For instance, if we pull up to a fire and we're short-staffed that day and only have 3 rather than 4, we can leave a police officer at the hydrant and we won't have to do that. That frees us up to do other tasks at a fire, and it helps us tremendously. The cross-training has been great. It's great to work together with the police department. We do it at a lot of vehicle accidents anyway. We do it at many other calls. This is just expanding our knowledge base for us and for them. So Acting Captain Case really helped me out today. He taught the police officers what's in our hydrant bag, how to wrap the hydrant, and also how to connect to the hydrant in order for them to give us water.
So I was showing them the tools of our trade for connecting a water supply. We've got a hydrant kit. It's got everything you need to open the hydrant and disconnect hoses. We've got a gate valve that allows us to attach an additional smaller diameter hose in order to gain more water. Basically, in a situation where we're manpower limited and we've got a lot going on, we can employ our officers to finalize the connection and open the hydrant to provide us water.
Manpower has always been an issue here in Kitty Hawk, so being that we're able to cross-train between the fire department and the police department allows us to get around some of the manpower issues. It allows the fire department to know what our job is and responsibilities on the scene, and we know what the fire department's jobs and responsibilities are. And this time of the year, in the summertime, is our busiest time of the year with a lot of tourists and visitors down here to Kitty Hawk, and this gives us an opportunity to use all of our resources that the town of Kitty Hawk can offer by working together as a team.
I think the most valuable thing about today is that we're teaching our police officers how to be an integral part of a fire scene rather than just directing traffic or keeping an area clear. They're making a difference in getting us the water we need to put the fire out.
My name is Troy Tilley, and I'm the fire chief for the town of Caddo Hills. What you have just seen is how effective a fire extinguisher can be in putting out a small fire. But to be effective, a fire extinguisher must be used properly. The first step seems obvious, but it needs to be said. Know where your fire extinguishers are. In larger homes, there may be more than one fire extinguisher. We recommend keeping them near exit doorways. An easy way to think about how to use a fire extinguisher is to spell the word pass. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle. Be sure to aim the nozzle at the base of the flame. Squeeze the trigger. Be sure to squeeze slowly and evenly. Spray the fire with sweeping motions back and forth. Most fire extinguishers for home use are designated as effective against 3 kinds of fires: Type A, Type B, and Type C. Type A fires are the most common fires, typically burning wood, paper, or plastic. Your ABC extinguisher will be effective against that type of fuel source. Type B fires are caused by combustible and flammable liquids. If a grease fire occurs, I would recommend covering it with a lid and removing it from the heat before using an extinguisher. If you have to use an extinguisher, please have someone call 911 while in use or shortly after utilizing an extinguisher. If an ABC extinguisher must be used on a grease fire, stand as far away from the flame as possible and move slowly toward the fire. Fire extinguishers are heavily pressurized, and using a fire extinguisher too close to a grease fire could spread the flames. Type C fires are often caused by an overheated electrical motor, faulty appliance, or short circuit. A fire extinguisher is effective in putting out these fires. However, it is very important that the power to the source of the flame is turned off as quickly as possible. A fire extinguisher is a great tool to use against fires. It's even more effective when used with an installed and regularly maintained smoke detector. Fire extinguishers are for small fires. Before using a fire extinguisher, be sure to know where your exit or escape route is. If you are unsure if your fire extinguisher can extinguish the fire, get out of the house and call 911.
We're very excited for our local young entrepreneurs to be here at the downtown market here in Manteo. We hope that through this program, the market, we help kind of like a mentor, and we help give these young entrepreneurs like a toolbox of skills, whether that be networking or resources or ways to problem solve, but also just to know we're here to support them and encourage them.
My name is Haley Hurd.
My name is Brianna Wader.
My name is Alexa, and I am one of the co-founders of Crafty Cranes.
And I am a member of Crafty Cranes.
I'm part of the business of the Crafty Cranes.
My sister got really into making paper cranes. I just absolutely fell in love with the art form. And I was also into making crafty stuff by knitted items.
So my sister saw what I was doing and she was like, you know, you could sell these.
So me and my sister, we planned to make this store. After that, we recruited our friend Haley, and the rest is kind of history.
I technically joined the business, the Crafty Cranes. I overheard them talking about this business, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to start a business. I figured out making jewelry was easy enough, so then, yeah, kind of went from there.
So our downtown market that we're doing with the town of Manteo, they helped us have a place to sell our things.
The town of Manteo has definitely helped us a lot. We had our first market here at the waterfront. Manteo also has a great community with a bunch of crafters and a bunch of friends.
Our community is really supportive, and so the Manteo markets really help to support and just ensure our business's success.
My name is Warren Bunce, and my business, I'm running a lemonade stand. I wanted to start my own business so I could save up and put it into college, start off at the right track for the future and stuff. And I have my own garden for lemons. I wanted to see how they like it. I like to see people enjoy it when they try my lemonade. But with the market, it's really helped me with my social developing skills with people. I used to be really shy and I don't really talk to people a lot, but now I do.
My name is Carly Paramore and I run Clay by Carly. My grandmother was really into jewelry making, and so I would sit down with her and make jewelry. I was the only one that really messed around with her jewelry, and so I just started putting it together, formulated my own style and materials that I like to work with, and that's how it started. It's actually my dad. I didn't like the business aspect of it because talking to people kind of makes me nervous a little bit. I had so many pieces that he was like, you need to get rid of this. I already knew Michelle, so I had talked to her about joining the farmers market, and this is my second year doing this now. So the Manteo market has definitely helped my business by being able to meet new people and build relationships with customers. The most rewarding part about owning my business is probably that I get to see that people are interested in what I do, because I never really thought that people would like what I do, but it's definitely cool to see when they're interested in wearing your jewelry.
The most rewarding part of having a small business, I'd say, is the communication skills that I've gained. The communications between me and my business partners that really helped me learn how to compromise on things and things like that.
So the most rewarding part is definitely watching it grow. Every time we come to the market, we have something new. Every year, well, it's only our second year, but we've expanded so much, and our online business is really going great. And obviously here, it's insane. We have our social media presence that's slowly growing, and it's fun to watch numbers go up.
I have to say, coming here with my friends every week, because it's something that I don't get to do a lot with them. My sister is graduated, and my friend, I never have classes with her for some reason. So I never get to see either of them anymore. So it's really nice to just come here every Saturday and be together, and people see my products and are like, I love this.
The most rewarding part is probably the safety knowing that I have some money from this stand so that I could, just in case something happens. And I like making people happy and stuff with all my lemonade.
If there are any other young local entrepreneurs out there who would love to be a part of the downtown market, you can just give the town of Manteo a call. You can call me, Michelle Bunce. I work in conjunction with Tammy Bachelet, who is the downtown market manager, and we will be happy to sit down with you, talk to you about the market, how it operates, and we would love to have you. So please just give us a call. You can contact the town. It's 252-473-4101.